Baltimore city government is moving forward on a proposal to stunt the growth of its oil terminals. Advocates say that the crude oil moving into the city is putting thousands of families at risk. Devin Bartolotta reports opponents are worried it would be a big blow to the booming port of Baltimore.
If passed, this measure would effectively put a lid on how much crude oil Baltimore can handle, preventing what many protesters fear, that our city would become a hub for volatile imports. Baltimore City Council may be cracking down on crude oil, moving forward on a measure that would ban new crude oil terminals from doing business in Baltimore and prevent the two existing terminals from expanding.
We have 11 co-sponsors, but it's been a tough struggle to get to this moment.
The rally cry outside City Hall came from council members and neighbors in the so-called blast zone. They say 165,000 Baltimore residents are at risk living near the rails.
Now is the time to ban new crude oil terminals in the city once and for all and prevent a surge of crude oil shipments under the Trump administration.
Oil train derailments and explosions have killed dozens across North America, but the city does not have power over the federal rails, just the port. Baltimore Industrial Group says this restrictive bill would simply send business somewhere else without making the city safer.
Will this bill ban trains carrying crude oil through the city in the future? The answer is no. Interstate commerce is protected by the federal government.
A Rust Belt city built on industry now putting the pressure on its ports.
A new terminal in Baltimore is a risk that we cannot afford to take.
Similar measures have been passed in both Portland and Vancouver, but Baltimore would be the first city to take this measure on the East Coast. I'm Devin Bartolotta reporting for WJZ.
This measure moves on to a second reading at City Council on Monday.